Hey, I want to talk to you about the 3 network marketing businesses that you need to stay away from. You need to avoid if you ever want to make money doing network marketing. These are the top 3 types of businesses that you've got to stay away from. If you get into these businesses, you might never want to do network marketing again. So let me tell you about what these ones are. I'm about to give you some real knowledge. So one of the things with network marketing that's so attractive about it is you can make money right away. It's like a turnkey business. You don't got to build the business. You don't got to figure it out. It's already ready for you to go. The website's built. Everything's ready. And you can make money from day one. That's the attractiveness of it. So when I first got into any types of network marketing, it was because I started to build up a mountain of debt. I didn't see any way that I could really get out of it besides making more money. And I didn't want to get a part-time job because I was already working a full-time job. So I wanted a way that I could make extra money without having to work really hard. And that's what's attractive about network marketing is it's that potential that you can make a lot of money by just putting in a little bit of time each day. And that's a myth. But that's the attractiveness of it. So when you start to get into network marketing, your mindset is that, hey, I can make money pretty quick if I put a little bit of effort and time into this thing. And because the business is already set up, it's going to be easy for me. And so you jump into it thinking everything is going to be easy, like as if making money is easy, as if building a business is easy. And it's not. But here are 3 of the network marketing business types that you want to stay away from, because if you get into any of these, you'll never want to do network marketing again. And let me tell you something. You can make money doing network marketing. There are legit businesses out there. There's a lot of shitty businesses out there. A lot of, maybe the majority of the businesses aren't real businesses. But there are some really good ones. So I'm going to talk to you about a couple of strategies at the end of this video that you can use to really make network marketing work for you. And I'm going to give you a strategy of how you can make money without doing network marketing. Is another way that you can make money, and it's similar to network marketing. And we'll talk about that at the end of this video. So make sure you watch till the end. I want you to subscribe to this channel. Also hit that subscribe button and give it a like if you're finding this information is useful. But let's get into this. Let's get this started. So here's the first one that you want to stay away from. So the first network marketing business that you want to stay away from is the membership model. And I'm going to show you how this works. So my friend, he reached out to me, and this is a while back now, but my friend, he reached out to me, and the first thing he says to me is, hey man, I got this great opportunity I want you to jump in on. When they say opportunity, that's a first red flag. As soon as somebody approaches you and they say opportunity, you should start to listen, start to be cautious, because opportunity is potential. That's all it is. It's just potential. It's an opportunity to make more money. It's an opportunity to have an easier life. It's an opportunity to have more fun building your business. But it's only the potential. So that's the first thing that they reach out to you. And then what did he say to me? He's like, listen, I really would love to have you on my team. I'd love to have you as part of my team. I'm going to be making a lot of money. I want you to make money with me. We will make money together. It's going to be really great. And I'm building this team and really need you on there. I need you, man. So when they say that, that's a great sales tactic, because now what you're doing is you're telling the person they have value. I need you. I want you on my team. I want you to be a part of this. So now you're helping that person that you're trying to recruit feel important. Feel like, hey, if I go to and work with this person, they're going to be keeping me up on a higher level, and I'm going to get a lot more opportunities because that person sees value in me. Even if I didn't really see value in me, for some reason, this person really wants to work with me. So you start to feel good. You're building up that feeling of community, of like, okay, I don't have to try to figure this out and build it all by myself, because these guys are going to help me. They want me on their team. They see that I have potential that maybe I didn't see, that I'm going to be good at this, because he's already telling me, you're going to be good at this. I want you on my team. What is it that he's selling? So that's the first thing that I was asking my friend is, what is it you're selling? And he told me, well, it's this membership to be able to do trading, and we it's a platform, and you're able to do the trades on this platform, and it's a lot lower price, and blah blah blah, and they teach you how to do trades. Like, but I'm not into trading. So, oh, don't worry about it. You don't have to be really into trading. I'll help you. I just want you on my team because you know a lot of people. I want you to be able to help us build this team. We can build this thing together, and we'll all make a lot of money. So when I said to him, next is that, okay, that sounds great, but this sounds like you're building a sales team. Like this is a perpetual sales. So when you have that kind of a business model where you're not actually really selling anything, you're selling a membership. So you're selling access to a website, to the back office, to be able to have the tools to, invest money or do trades. What you're really selling is nothing. You're selling the product is the person. So what your business is to bring in more people. So you got to bring in like 10 people. And then you have to coach those 10 people to bring in 10 people. But at the same time, you're looking for 10 more people because you want to keep building your business by building your product, which is people. And you want to get a bunch of people in your team and then also coach them to have people on their team. So what happens is all of your efforts have to go into first recruiting new people, but then also supporting the people that you're bringing in and keeping them engaged and keeping them excited about what you're doing, because it's going to take a little bit of time to build up that momentum of memberships. And you also have to understand that not everybody's going to be good at it. Even though you're telling them, hey, you're going to be great at this. I really want you on my team. You are what I need to be able to really help build this thing up. You're going to be awesome at this. And then they struggle because they don't want to do 20 reach outs a day, doing DM reach outs and telling people, hey, I really want you to be on my team. They're not comfortable with that. Maybe they're not that confident because they're not very good at sales. So they're going to struggle, and they got to pay their monthly fee every month. So by the third month, if they haven't actually started to build a team, they feel all this pressure that, you're always on them, telling them, hey, you got to reach out to more people. If you haven't reached out to anybody today, nobody's going to join your team because they don't know what you're doing. They don't know that you have this opportunity. And there's that word again, opportunity. And then they end up quitting. And so your revenue goes down unless you're always feeding new people into the system. Because every 3 months, you're going to lose a chunk of people, which is like every month, basically. Every month, by the time the person you brought in at the 3-month mark, if they're not actually making money, they're going to leave. And so you're constantly recruiting, and you're constantly trying to keep your team together, trying to build up your team, build up that community. So it's a never-ending sales job. It's a never-ending recruiting job. So that's the kind of business you want to stay away from, because you're going to get burnt out. You might make some money, and you can make money. You have to be very motivated. You have to really work the business. You have to really be able to reach out to people and tell them, hey, you'd be really awesome. You'd be a great fit for my team. I really want you on my team. I need you, man. You got to be able to say that to people and promise them things that you don't know if they're going to be able to achieve it. You can't actually deliver it for them because they're going to have to actually do the work. But you don't know if they're going to really be wanting to do the work or if they have the time to be able to reach out, because you're going to reach out to a lot of people and they're not going to be interested. And they're not going to be interested because they're probably not interested in the trading or the membership program that you have. So you're looking for those few people. That's why you got to reach out to like 20 people a day, at least a minimum of 20 people a day, every single day, 7 days a week. And when you're not reaching out to people, you're on calls with your upline, trying to learn how to do better at selling. And then you're coaching your downline to get them to get out there and sell and get more members. So you don't have time for anything else. You're doing two things. You're looking for product, which is new people, and you're trying to maintain the product, which is the people you already have. That's not a good business. I would stay away from that business because at the end of the day, it all falls apart. At the end of the day, you putting in all these hours, you're not making enough money, And as soon as the company decides that they change the compensation package, which these companies always do, as soon as they change the compensation package, all of a sudden you're not going to even make as much money as you were making doing the exact activities that you're already doing. So it all falls apart. So stay away from that. That is the one of the worst business models. But I'm going to tell you about a couple others that are really bad too. So let's talk about the next one. So the next model that you want to stay away from is the trendy model. And it's the trend. When they're jumping on trends, and I'm going to tell you what kind of trend. So I was in this business networking group, and it was a great group. And we were promoting each other. We were doing a lot of things. I was in that group for years. And at one point, the president of the group decided he was going to partner up with this company, and they were selling weight loss coffee. I'm like, weight loss coffee? Like, what even is that? That sounds, really trendy and kind of stupid. He's like, well, you drink the coffee and you lose weight. You like drinking coffee, right? I said, yeah, I drink coffee all the time. I said, well, imagine you can drink coffee and it actually helps you to lose weight. I said, lose weight and you don't have to go to the gym and you don't have to watch what you eat and you don't have to do anything else? He's like, yeah, you just drink the coffee and you lose weight. It's like magic? He says, you can call it magic, but it's scientific. It's a patented formula. So when he told me about this, I started noticing at that same time 3 or 4 other companies that were starting to promote this weight loss coffee. It was a big trend. And I'm looking at it well, now you're looking for the laziest people that you can find that don't want to take any responsibility for their health, any responsibility for where they're at and why they're where they're at. And they just want this magical fix. Just drink coffee and everything's going to melt away. And I don't got to put any effort into it besides drinking this coffee. So for me, that was a bad business model because I couldn't see that thing really lasting. And the market that I would have to go after is a market that is very unambitious people. I don't really want to work with unambitious people. I want to work with people that are ambitious, that want to do something with their life, that want to take charge, live large, and make things happen. So I passed on it. But one of my friends, she jumped right into it. And she was really into it. She was motivated. And she was telling me how great this is going to be. And I said to her, okay, send me a couple of samples and let me try it out. The samples never came. Nothing really happened with it. But she was doing all the marketing, promoting all that stuff. She was very good at the marketing. And after a while, I just noticed that I wasn't seeing it. I wasn't seeing these other companies that were promoting. I wasn't seeing their company promote it anymore. I reached out to her and I asked her, hey, what happened with the weight loss coffee? And she says to me, oh, well, this happened and that happened and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Turns out that the thing was a fad and didn't even really work. So the people that they had with their testimonials, I don't know if they were actually taking the coffee or they were doing diets or whatever they were doing, but the coffee itself, doing nothing else but drinking the coffee, didn't actually work. And I noticed that all of a sudden that whole trend disappeared. Like, you cannot find weight loss coffee network marketing business anymore. Nobody's offering it because it doesn't work. So jumping into a business that's trendy, you can make a little bit of money at the very beginning, but you're not going to make money for very long because most of these trends, they peter out. They're trends. That's what trends do. They're cool, they're fun for a few months, and then after that trend is dead, it disappears. So you can't make money on it unless you jump in right away, but you got to be just focused on making money. You're not focused on helping anybody. You're not focused on improving anything. You're probably ripping people off because you're selling them something you don't even know it works. And then one of the big problems that I find with a lot of people when they get into network marketing, a big mistake that people make is they're not the customer first. You got to be the customer first and try out whatever it is that you're going to want to sell and make sure that you like it. Make sure that it works. Make sure that it does what you think it's supposed to do. When you jump in and you haven't even been the customer first, you don't know what the customer experience is like. You don't know how long it takes to when you order something for it to come. You don't know how it's packaged. You don't know what it's like when you start using it, how you're supposed to feel. If you're just going off the promo video and you're going off the person that's recruiting you, telling you how great it's going to be, but you haven't actually been the customer first, it's going to be very hard for you to sell that thing in an authentic way and feel good about what you're doing. You're always going to feel like you're a used car salesman or a snake oil salesman, or you feel shady because you don't know if it actually works the way that you think it's supposed to work or the way that the video says it's going to work. So that's my tip for you, is always be the customer of that business first. But stay away from these trendy businesses. Like I see the Bitcoin thing, I see the Forex thing. A lot of these, they're becoming trendy now because maybe the original ones that started out were legit, but now you got all these pop-ups that are copycat and they don't have even the proper product. It doesn't function properly. It doesn't work. They don't have the results that they're supposed to have. So they're just jumping on a trend, trying to make money, and a lot of them disappear after 3 or 4 months. So this brings me to the next one, and this is the worst one. If we're going to categorize them, this is the absolute worst one. Stay away from this because it almost never works out. Almost never works out. It's very rare. I know somebody's going to put in the comments, oh yeah, but this one is really good and that one is really good. It's very rare. For every comment that you have of somebody saying how great theirs is, you're going to have all kinds of people commenting on how crappy the one they jumped in was. So what are we talking about now? We're talking about the startups. So when someone's coming to you and they're saying, hey, I got this great opportunity, this new business, and you get in now, and you're going to be one of the first guys in, and then everybody, we're going to build up the teams underneath us, and everybody's going to make money. It's going to be great. And then they show you this video, and the video always shows this person making lots of money, and they're doing all kinds of things, and everything is great. And they got this big mansion, they're driving fancy cars, they're living the lifestyle. But it's a startup. How do they know that you're actually going to make that money when they're just starting it up? A lot of times the startups are kind of in a beta, and you're going to be testing out even the back office and testing out the whole thing. And they're promoting it like as if these results that they're showing in the video, somebody's already gotten them, but nobody's gotten them. And then here's what they do. They always tell you that the founder was a big network marketing guy. He made a lot of money in this other business, and then he decided he's going to leave that business and start his own because some of the stuff in that business they weren't doing right, and he wants to do it even better. He wants to make it so it's better for you. Everybody makes money. It's more fair. And all the startup really is they make a lot of money in the front end from people joining, and everybody's excited and they think they're gonna it's like gonna be the next Facebook, and they're gonna get in on the front end, and then this thing's gonna be worth millions and millions of dollars on the back end after, and they're gonna make all this money. So everybody jumps in kind of greedy and thinking that, yeah, this is the thing. But most of these startups, they never go anywhere. Most of these startups, they're not even around a year after they were first promoted. And you can just look around. You can go back to this time last year and start thinking about all the ads you were seeing for these different startups, these Forex things, these Bitcoin stuff, whatever it is. And how many of those network marketing businesses are still around, that exact business? Yeah, the model, the style of business is around, but that exact startup, where are they now? Almost all of them have disappeared because it didn't work. Because all the guy that founded it, he was just bringing in all that money. And what they do is they promise you all kinds of compensation. But as the thing starts to get going, they always change the compensation package after the first couple of months. So you have this pre-launch, and they're trying to get as many people in. So basically you're the product, and you're trying to get more people in and build up this team. And then when they do the launch, right, they'll pay out some big checks to the higher guys at first, so now they have something to brag about. But as soon as you start to get that residual happening, and you get into the month 3, month 4, they realize they can't keep paying out those big payouts because that's a big chunk of their profit. So they change the compensation package. And once they change the compensation package, it's almost like they're intentionally tanking the business because they've made their money and they want to get out because they know this is not sustainable. So stay away from startups. Startups is the worst thing that you can do if you're jumping into network marketing. It is the worst experience that you're going to have. You're going to get overpromised, underdelivered, and you're going to overpromise to your people and underdeliver. And the whole reason why it falls apart is because there's no track record. It's a startup. They don't know if it's actually going to work. Nobody's made the money that they show in the video. Nobody's made that money yet because it's a startup. It hasn't started. How can you have people with $1 million results when it hasn't even started yet? So you got to look at that and think logically. How can they promote this if it's just brand new? It's brand new and they don't even have the back office working properly. And they tell you there's going to be glitches, there's going to be problems. We're doing this as a beta. Well, if you're doing it as a beta, that means nobody's made millions of dollars yet in that video. Nobody has that mansion from this business. Maybe they made money from somewhere else, but they're not making money from this business because this business hasn't even started. It's a pre-launch and then it's a launch, right? So between pre-launch and launch, nobody's getting $1 million residual checks, $1 million compensation checks. Think about it. It just doesn't make any sense. So stay away from that, because if you get into that, you're probably going to have a bad experience with network marketing and you never want to do it again. So when you're jumping into network marketing, what you're really looking for is a business that's been around for a few years, people that have been in that business for a few years, and you can find them if you really look around. You got to look on Facebook and Instagram, but you'll find people that are bragging about being in network marketing and they've been in the same business for 10 years. That's the person you want to talk to and say, okay, what is it you're doing? How do I get involved in that? If you want to make money in network marketing, go find the person that's happily bragging about and promoting their network marketing business, and they've been doing it for more than 2-3 years. They've been doing it even more than a year, because that's rare. And we find that person actually has a business that works. You want to talk to that person. So that's my recommendation. Now, I'm also going to give you one more thing, but right now, if you find this useful and you found this helpful for you, give it a like, subscribe to this channel and help me out. Give it a like and then share this with people that need to hear this too, because these are the 3 things that you need to stay away from if you want to make money in network marketing. Now, I'm going to give you another way that you can make money through network marketing, or not really a network marketing, but another way you can make money that's kind of a turnkey business. So what I do is I help people take their ideas and turn them into a business. So a lot of times in network marketing, one of the frustrating things is, everything is kind of done for you, but you're limited on, you can't be creative, you can't make your own graphics, a lot of times you can't even make your own videos to promote it. There's like all types of rules and limitations on how you market this business. So basically you have to use what they provide for you. But if you don't have time to really develop your own idea, or you want to work on developing your own idea but you want to make some money as a side income right now, you need to jump into affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing is really great, but you have to do the one step that a lot of people skip. And if you skip this step, it's not going to work for you. Now, let me tell you what this one step is. Now, I had a friend that was promoting an event, and she was like hyping up this event, and so I was excited to see it, and it was like something that I would have liked to gone anyways. And so I went to this event, and I'm looking for my friend, and I knew like her 2 brothers. I thought they were going to be there too. I'm looking for the people that I'm supposed to know that are going to be there. Nobody was there. They didn't go to the event they promoted. This is a big mistake. If you're going to promote an affiliate marketing thing, whether it's an event or it's a product, whatever it is, make sure if it's an event, you're going to be at that event too. So the people that you ask to come, you're going to be there and you can talk to them and you're going to be a part of that whole experience. If it's a product that you're promoting, make sure that you've been the customer first. So if it's an affiliate thing you want to do, try it out for yourself first. Make sure that it does what you think it's supposed to do, what it says it's going to do. So when you're promoting it, you're actually a person that has used it. Wow, that was a tough one to say. Because if you haven't used it, and then you're telling people how awesome this thing is, and you haven't even used it, you're lying to people because you don't know. you don't know if it's really awesome. It might be awesome for someone else, but for the skills that you have, maybe it's not awesome for you. Maybe it's frustrating, it's hard to use. You don't know. So you can make a lot of money in affiliate marketing, but make sure that you've used the product first. Make sure if you're promoting an event that you're going to be there, your butt is going to be in the seat, that you're going to be able to see the people that you asked to come to the event, greet them, and tell them, hey, you're awesome. I really love to have you on my team. If you're trying to build a team. But yeah, make sure that you go to the event too. That's, I guess, the big trip up that a lot of people make when they're doing affiliate marketing. They're not the customer of it first. They're promoting something they think is going to be good, but they don't really know. So don't do that. It's going to kill your credibility, and then people aren't going to trust you the next time that you have something that really is good. So those are my tips for you. And like I said, make sure you stay away from those 3 types of businesses in network marketing, because they're the worst. The membership one, stay away from that one. Stay away from the trendy ones, and stay away from the startups. If you're in a startup right now, you probably want to get out of it, because you're just going to keep paying money and it's going to change and you're going to get disappointed at the end. I almost guarantee that that's going to happen. If you're lucky enough to find the one that really works, put a comment put a comment and put a link to it and let other people know about that if it is a real legit one. But I know a lot of you guys are going to be putting your crap links, and people are going to be disappointed. So just be warned. I'm going to let people put the links in there, but some of them are going to be shit businesses that they're promoting because they just want to make money. They're the, hey, I want you on my team. They're going to build up your ego, make you feel like they really want you on your team, but really all they want you to do is you're a product, and they want you to be on that team, so you're paying the fees because they get a percentage of the fee that you pay every month. So be careful, be warned, and watch out for that. So like I said, subscribe to this channel, like this video, check out some of the other videos that I got. I'm going to be putting out a few more videos about network marketing and some tips and tricks on how to make network marketing work for you, or alternatives. And one of the alternatives, like I said, is what I did is I started writing books, and I get residual checks for books that I write from Amazon. And so that's like a little income stream that I have. And it's like there's a great way to make money. It's not an instant, but you start to build it up and make money is by developing your own idea and developing it into a product or a service or something that you can sell to people, that you can help people with. And when you do that, it's a lot more sustainable, because you can control everything and you can scale it as you see fit and as you can afford to scale it. So if you want to learn more about that, you can check out my website, check out my program, Mindset for Success, and we can get you into one of those programs and start making money building your own business, building your own products and services. That's the best way to make money online. I'm telling you, when you do that, that's evergreen. You own it forever. Whereas these other network marketing companies, a lot of them, they change the compensation package. They change the way that you make money. They have all kinds of rules. Like, they won't let you actually develop your own ideas and develop your own business if you're in a network marketing business. You can only do that in network marketing business. So you got to read all the fine print to make sure you understand what you can and can't do if you're in a network marketing business. But I'll do a whole another video about that at a later date and time. So that's it for this video. Subscribe, like this channel, and leave a comment, and check back to watch more videos. Until next time, you heard?